you've already figured this out. We got 10 major announcements for you. And what I really want to highlight here for you is that what these 10 announcements give you is more money, more mastery, and more momentum in your business. But more than anything, it's really going to lead you to the results that you desired to get when you joined. That's the thing. When you join, right, you have this image in your head about how this business is going to be, and you think this is it. And you get all pumped up and you get all excited, right? Well, we're going to finally show you how to get the results that you've been seeking. So we're going to go through this one at a time. Chris has already kind of given you a high-level overview. Let me go ahead and get rid of this, so that's super distracting. I don't want any distractions here. And can you guys see everything? Okay, you should be able to. All right. So let's go through this real quick. For those of you that are kind of having stinking thinking about this change, I don't think there's many of you, if any of you. But just in case, I want to just help you. I just want to remind you that you get Chris Record, an 8-figure internet marketer. You got me, 6, 7 figures, right? Chris does consistently 7 figures, sometimes 8 figures when he sells his own products. I do consistently 6 figures, sometimes 7 figures. They're always my own products. So you've got 2 very successful affiliate internet marketers, people that know what they're doing, willing to come out. I'm offering my technology. Chris is offering his training. We're coming together and we're offering you tools to go make this happen. So you're going to instantly 5x your earning potential on the builder package, because obviously with that price increase. Now you get 5 times more money for 0 additional effort. It's 5 times faster now to get to 10K a month. You still get the live 1-hour trainings 5 days per week with Chris and me filling in whenever he needs it. And then we'll bring you guys out and highlight you and your voice and your talent and allow this to become a huge part of your vision for your life and your business. Right? So that's what we're going to be really focusing on, is helping make sure that you understand the information. And the best way to understand the information is to teach the information, right? Do and then teach. So to help with this, right? When people buy something on the internet and then they go look at what they bought, there's something called value perception, right? The perception of value has to be, okay, this is worth at least $100 a month by the way this thing looks, even just by the way I feel looking at this UI. I'm willing and I am more than down and in agreement with you that this is worth $100 a month. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Chris has given me some amazing ideas I'm going to run with, and we are going to make the UI create that value perception. And a lot of people stop there. They're like, let's just create value perception and actually not deliver any value. We don't believe in that, right? So what's happening, just to eliminate confusion, confused minds never buy. So we want to eliminate the confusion. And right now I feel like there's some confusion due to the initial separation. I believe Chris and this is an evolving relationship, so it needed to start that way. And I'm truly grateful that he's like, hey, yeah, man, let's do another 90-day run. Let's 10x the results and let's go. So what he's decided to do, which is incredible, and I'm so grateful for it, is the fact that he's giving all that training that's in the Atlas Academy. We're going to put it inside of Internet Income System, just like you have access to Marcus's training, for example. You'll have access to Chris's training the same way, which is very, very cool of you to do, Chris. And really simplifies the whole process, not only of delivering the value, but of actually messaging the value. All right. So that's the first thing. Everyone got it? Put a 1 in the chat for me if you really understand all of this and you know you are 5x. You are instantly 5 times multiplying your potential earnings now on the builder package. Let me hear it. All right. So I don't know if I highlighted this point well enough, and I'm gonna do this real quick, and I'm gonna move on. You now have the ability to get paid from all of the massive value that Chris and I are bringing to the table, as if it's you bringing it to the table. You didn't have to put up all the time and resources and everything to create all of this. And you get to get paid as if you did. This is an affiliate marketer's dream. Are you kidding me? I would have died if somebody launched something like this 10, 15 years ago. Oh my goodness. Everything in its perfect timing though, right? All right, so let's move on. And I hope that's, never mind, let's just move on. Look, the cost of the builder package, I want to make sure it's perfectly clear, is increasing to $100 per month on February 1st, 2024, baby. So I just want to make sure everybody's got that clear in your mind. You have a week to get this locked in. Now, this is what I've been so excited to share with you, is the fact that I don't know if you've thought of this. Many of you already have because you're very, very smart marketers. But the fact that we are giving you this week to literally go stack as many people as you want at 20 bucks. Now, a lot of leaders are reserving for the $100. If you're struggling to get people to sign up even at 20 bucks, leverage this time that we are giving you, because we could not have given you any more perfect fear of missing out to leverage in order to increase your conversions and get people actively involved. And you can leverage this Zoom recording. This is exciting, right? Everybody's pumped. And so that's going to make this even better. Okay. Now, all members paying $20 per month before February 1st. So when the programming kicks in and it switches over to $100, anyone paying 20 bucks a month before then will automatically get grandfathered in. You will not have to pay the $100 per month for continued access to the builder package, right? Okay, I'm sure that's clear by now. So let's move on. Here we go, the company-wide traffic rotator. Let's break this down. I know you guys are really, really pumped about this one. So this allows you to truly get automated sales from our marketing efforts. So you got six, seven, 8-figure earners here that are willing to put up our marketing talent and our money for you to hopefully get you what the point of the rotator is to give you that win that everyone needs in order to continue doing what needs to be done to get to the next win. That first win of you getting your first $100, and if it came in from the rotator, would you be completely stoked? I mean, you're now making $100 a month simply from the traffic rotator. Now, we got to be careful when we talk about this, because a lot of people, I think, tend to leverage the power of a rotator and put a lot of hype behind it to get a lot of people just thinking this is going to change their entire life. Now, it could potentially, I don't know. The point of this, though, is not to necessarily use the rotator to get to 10K a month. You use the rotator and you get the little wins the rotator brings in for you, and that will increase your belief. Right? I have a strong belief that belief drives behavior. And so belief is really at the core of everything. So the company rotator is really going to assist you in increasing your belief, not just of the system, not just continuing to believe that the system can deliver, but that you will continue to do what you need to do and that you are capable of actually seeing the results that you desire. So let's break this down. All active members will be able to join the rotator. This is amazing. And the fact that I didn't write this in here, I should have, that the fact that Chris is initially putting in the first $20,000, absolutely amazing, and will ensure that the people here, sorry, I'm tongue-tied. Will ensure that the people that are in the rotator before we turn it on, you really have real potential of seeing real money. This is probably the best thing that we could do and the most legit thing we could do to give you, I hate to say these words, to give you basically kind of what? Free money in a lot of instances. That's what everyone's looking for, that passive money. I want money coming in and I don't want to do a DAMN thing for it, right? So that's what the company-wide rotator brings to you. Now, here's the other thing that it brings. it gives you the ability to finally see duplication in your team, and you can leverage the rotator to get people to increase their own belief in the system's ability to deliver their freedom and their abilities to go get it using the system. All right, so it's ran on our new proprietary point system, which Chris went over with you, but I'll break this down for you. You get 2 points for every $50 you spend, right? So we broke down the math on that. That's really exciting. You can earn it. Now here, I think we made this clear, but I want to make sure it's perfectly clear that these points aren't stagnant. You can continue to earn additional points by performing simple engagement tasks inside the community. You know, I'm talking about the points after you buy the products and you get those points. You can earn additional points just by doing stuff, not necessarily even by spending money, but you will be able to buy spots as well. Okay, so positions are selected randomly by the programming, and I think Chris did a really good job of helping you understand that. If not, then you just have a list of people, like imagine just a list of people, and then the system goes and it says, okay, get me the next person, but make sure that the next person wasn't the last person. And that's what a random rotator does. It just makes sure that the next person wasn't the last person unless, nope, never mind. It's just because everyone will have individual spots per point that you earn in the rotator. So 1 point equals 1 position in the rotator. So imagine here, I could probably draw this better, but it's okay. Yeah. You can imagine, right? You have a whole list of names. Now, it's I hate to use this word. It's kind of like the lottery, right? It's like the more your name appears in this list, the more chances you have of getting picked, so that the lead that's coming from our marketing efforts goes to your website and signs up with you and pays you from our marketing efforts. Very cool, right? All right. I could talk forever about the traffic rotator. I believe the change to the $100 a month plus incorporating the traffic rotator is the missing piece of the puzzle for us to go out here and truly change hundreds, if not thousands of people's lives. And if it ends up being tens of thousands, then I mean, I probably think I died and went to heaven. So that is the power of the rotator. Who's fired up about the rotator? Let me hear it in the chat. And we are going to move on to item number 3, the network marketing integration. This is so freaking powerful because now you get to leverage the power of passive income from your chosen network marketing compensation plan. So here's the thing. I've been doing this a long time, like I always say that, but the point I'm trying to make is that along my journey, I've actually programmed compensation plans. And I about 5, 6, 7 years ago, well, let's say probably roughly like 5 or 6 years ago, I made the decision I wasn't going to create any more multi-level marketing programs with a traditional multi-level marketing compensation plan. I made that commitment for personal reasons. However, there is a little downside to that because there's a beautiful thing that's created from an MLM compensation plan, and that's called passive income. That income that's coming in that is leveraging the efforts of other people, not just you. And that's why MLM is so appealing to people, yeah? That easy passive money. However, I believe that network marketing compensation plans are easily hyped up, and you can use the math, the supposed math of a compensation plan to really create a false future, a false sense of a future for people, because it's easy for people to really believe, right? It's really easy for people to believe, oh, I'll get 2 people who will get 2 people who will get 2 people, and in 2 weeks, I'll be a millionaire, because the math says you can do that. But in reality, it really isn't that easy, right? So I'll say this, and I've said this previously, I'm not a huge fan of certain network marketing compensation plans. So let me be perfectly clear here so that I don't look like a hypocrite. The only reason that I'm here right now sharing this with you, and I said, yes, Chris, I trust you, let's go. Look, I was like many of you probably are right now or were before this webinar, where you were a little bit MLM frustrated. I used to call it anti-MLM, MLM hating. Chris really did a good job correcting me on that. And it's just MLM frustration. That's all it is. MLM can be a beautiful model when it's leveraged properly and it's done in a legitimate way where it's not trying to hide or hype anything, right? So the reason that I'm really in favor of this and I fully support it is the fact that it is a binary compensation plan. And that happens to be, in my opinion, from a programming standpoint of creating compensation plans, it is literally the most honest compensation plan, I believe, in the industry. So therefore, that's the one we've chosen as far as our chosen MLM company, as far as MDC, right? But look, you don't have to use ours. Now, Chris made this perfectly clear to you, but I want to make sure it's also highlighted. You don't have to just go with ours. You can change out our chosen MLM for your own. So if you're not fired up about MDC, you're already building something, or if you're already building MDC, that's fine. You just go and put in your link.
You guys, Jeff just threw these slides together right before this presentation. So just keep in mind, it's not like official. It's like he just thought slides would be a lot more convenient for you guys to be able to follow along with. There might be a couple little things here and there. Just go easy on him if it's a spelling mistake or something, because these are actually quite impressive, Jeff. I didn't expect this nice of slides when you just did them like an hour ago.
I try, man.
Okay. So everybody's clear there. 1 point for every $50 spent. So in very simple terms, you're getting 2 points per month for builder, 5 points for creator, 20 points for mentor, 100 points for master. All right, keep going, Jeff.
We should add another slide for that. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for that correction. That's awesome. That's how we get better, right? So it's clear. You can change out our MLM for yours. But what's beautiful about this is using the internet income system on the front end now of any MLM compensation plan, you instantly 5x the monthly earning potential of any MLM. So you can go to any MLMer out there, any active network marketer who's pumped up about the business model, and you can instantly 5x their monthly earning potential by teaching them how to use internet income system on the front end of their promotions. A lot of people make the mistakes of promoting too many things. So you don't look like a leader if someone goes to your profile and they see 8 different opportunities you've posted in the past 2 weeks. So this will allow you to still promote all of those different opportunities you're really pumped up about, but you use internet income system on the front end and the value of the Atlas Academy training Chris is bringing in and all the value Chris is bringing in, and you can instantly 5x the monthly earning potential of any MLM. You see that? So this will be included as part of our new onboarding process, which we'll talk about momentarily. But yeah, so this will be included as part of the new onboarding, which means all of your people coming through, they will be guided to your specific network marketing opportunity with a beautiful training from Chris, so they really understand the power of network marketing, right? At least I'm assuming that's what we're doing. We're going to create a video to really help people understand why the network marketing portion of this, part of this, is such a crucial component to creating passive income. So that's the cool part. It's not like it's just lingering out there and people just have to kind of stumble on it. No, we're literally making it part of the system, part of the process of them setting up the system, just like they do with Go High Level, right? So that's pretty amazing. We're pumped about that. Can't wait for y'all to learn more about why we made this choice as far as going with MDC, and you'll stop at nothing to attend next week's webinar as well, because you're going to want to make sure that you have all that information so you can make an educated decision whether or not you're going to go with us and trust our decision or maybe go with something else. All right, so the improvements to onboarding. Let's talk about this for a second. What's this going to do for you? It's going to increase. How are we doing on time? And let me check this out. Okay, we're fine. It's going to increase duplication. I'll speed it up. It's going to increase duplication with our new simple step-by-step onboarding system. So it's a three-step onboarding system, but there's steps inside of those steps. So I don't want that to be deceiving. It's basically, we take them through their Stripe setup, their Go High Level setup, their Stripe setup, and their affiliate link setup. So that's it. That's what we're going to focus on. And what this is going to do for you, again, it's going to increase duplication, which means now you can tap into the passive income that's available to you in our 100% matching bonuses. The 100% matching bonuses don't do much for you if you don't have your team members successfully onboarded and promoting, right? So that's what the new onboarding system is going to help with. Next, the marketplace link swap system. So many of you have been dying for this. You've been really, really asking for this. You're like, when are we going to be able to put in our own links? And when are you adding more stuff, more opportunities, more products that we can monetize inside of the marketplace? So that's what we're going to talk about next. This gives you the ability to add your own affiliate links for each of the offers in our marketplace. And you're going to now, oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot to switch these out. I'm so sorry, you guys. See, on the fly, mistakes get made when you don't prepare. Give yourself plenty of time to prepare. So let this be a learning lesson to you all. Now, I'll just walk through. It's very simple. We really actually don't even really need bullet points for this. I think many of you understand this, but the link swap system is this. Any opportunity, any product, any offer we have in the marketplace, we give you the ability to also become an affiliate of that offer and then go put your affiliate link in place of ours. And there, now you get the commission anytime one of your referrals come through the marketplace and buy any of those products, which they will, because through the training, they're going to be guided and inspired and encouraged to go do so. Okay. So that's what you need to understand about the link swap system. Let me move off that slide. That's embarrassing. Okay. So I honestly didn't, Chris surprised me with actually revealing the name to you tonight. I had it in my head. We were going to do that next week. So I kind of left that hidden off here, but the whole point, here, though, there's like a few slides I forgot to do here, but the whole point here is there has to be a default opportunity, right? There has to be a default opportunity here. So you're not staring at the wrong slide. I'm learning, Chris. See, I'm learning. There has to be a default opportunity for everybody. And we had to bring you the best opportunity that made the most sense, that had the least potential of hurting you and the most potential of actually helping your situation, right? So I want to make sure that was perfectly understood. Let me go back to sharing my screen. This one I did. I changed this one, and it's important because you need this data, right? So take a screenshot of this, our live Vegas mastermind. I can't tell you guys how pumped I am about this. It's a dream come true. I kid you not. I remember, Chris, watching a live a video that you did, a live stream from I believe one of your masterminds. I don't know, it was in your amazing condo that you had in Vegas. And I remember thinking, I was like, one day I'm actually gonna. I thought I'd be in that specific condo, but it's gonna be even better. And I was like, one day I'm gonna be in that with Chris. I don't know why, but Chris has constantly been like somebody on my mind over at least the last 10 years. So here we are, we're getting to do a live mastermind together. You guys get to meet us live. We get to meet you in person. We get to give you a hug. You get to feel our energy, and we get to feed off your energy. And we get to talk about stuff that we don't talk about in Zoom recordings, right? We're going to talk about things that will absolutely be the key to unlocking the next level of elevation for you in your business, to use Marcus's beautiful words, right? So February 23rd, we begin with an optional social event. We're thinking about Topgolf. I love the idea. I love Topgolf. I take my kids there all the time, and I can even hit the black a few times. So I love Topgolf, and I know Chris does too, but that could change. That's why I put a little question mark there. The training will begin. Day one will begin on February 24th. We are going to go 9 to 5. So you're going to get 2 8-hour days with us. And for those of you that didn't really have to pay anything extra for that, you're welcome. And please be there. Please show up if you can. I don't want to do this too well, because we'll get too many of you to actually show up, and that might be a little problematic. But if you really are on the fence right now as to whether or not you're going to do this, and you're creating a list in your head of all the obstacles that are going to get in your way of actually making this happen, I want you to know that it's in live, in-person masterminds and events that you change your life. Did you hear what I said? You truly change your life when you get physically in the same presence of those that are where you want to be. And we impart to you our love, our care, our compassion on your situation, and transfer information to you that hopefully will lead to that transformation that you seek. So we're fired up about this. I want to make sure everybody understands. I said this, right? February 25th, 9 to 5, day 2. All right. I want to make sure everybody
Jeff,
understands.
can I jump in? Can I jump in real quick?
Absolutely. Please do.
I'm going to take off. And you guys, I had an honor sharing with you guys. I have not been this excited in a long time. Jeff and I have been talking every single day about rolling everything out. I've got to, if you weren't here in the beginning, I've got to be somewhere. I got to go to an event right now, and it starts at a set time. It's a show on the Las Vegas Strip, and I got to get there. We got nice tickets. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this with Jeff. I'm just going to leave my computer plugged in. Jeff, at the end, you can just hit stop recording, or it should just automatically stop when you end the Zoom. And you can hang out as long as you want. You guys feel free to hang out another 7 hours with Jeff until Zoom cuts you off. But you guys, Jeff's doing a fantastic job. Anyways, I got a little date I got to go on. So
Thank you, brother.
I'm out, y'all.
Hey, have a blast, man. You deserve it. Go have a great time.
Thank you.
Absolutely, man. We'll see you. All right, everybody, give Chris some love. Give Chris some love. Give him some love, juju. Send him those positive vibes and those romantic vibes. All right. So let's continue on. Now, here's the deal. A lot of people are asking, okay, what if I want to attend all the masterminds? Do I have to pay $5,000 for every mastermind? No, you're just going to pay $1,000 for each additional mastermind that you want to attend after you've attended the first one. And if you want to bring a spouse or you want to bring other people with you, it's just $1,000 per ticket. So what could you do? Well, essentially, you could resell those tickets if you wanted, right? You could actually go in and say, hey, so-and-so, you buy it for 1,000 and sell it for 2,000 if you want. But we prefer not to do that if we don't know who's coming. So we want to make sure that if you're doing that, that we know who's coming, and it's really risky doing that. So we want to keep that to a minimum. If you get what I'm saying, we want to. Masterminds are only as valuable as the minds that show up to them. Make sense? So that's what I wanted to share with you. Again, we're going to send out a survey via Google Forms. We're going to keep it super simple just to see who's coming, who's absolutely coming, who might come, and who is not coming. Now, let me see in the chat. Once again, let me see in the chat. Give me a 1 if you are now committed to making this happen for yourself. I saw way too many 2s. And the 3s are okay. It's understandable. It's very understandable. There's a lot of obstacles sometimes in the way of getting to an event, traveling to something like this. It's okay. But listen, guys, I would love to see at least 25, 30 of you there. And so let me see in the chat right now. 1, if you're definitely there. Oh, I love seeing all these 1s. Oh, that's amazing. All right, we're going to have to go count those. And 2, if you really want to be there, you desire to be there, but you have to figure some things out first. You can't make a commitment simply because there might be things getting in your way of making it happen. That's okay. I don't want you to focus too much on that. I want you to be the powerful leader of your own mindset that you are. And I want you to figure out a way to get there, because it will change your life. I love it. All right, there's a lot of 2s. So I am hoping that those 2s will convert to a 1, and you'll figure out and do what you need to do to be there. All right, so keep your questions coming in. Now the chat's getting nutty. So I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor, because we're almost wrapped up here with the slides. We're gonna jump into live Q&A. I'm gonna ask you to do me a simple little favor and ask your question at the moment that I say, okay, guys, I'm taking live questions now. Well, ask me your question. If you already asked the question, I'm so sorry. It's going to be so hard for me to go back through this crazy chat with all of this excitement to find all the questions. So reserve your question for a moment, write them down in a notepad or something if you want. I'll give you an opening shortly. You throw your questions at me and we're going to party and I'll answer them. All right, let's roll. So understand everyone's clear on the live mastermind. I'm so pumped about that. If you can't tell, I can't wait to meet so many of you in person there and watch the transformation happen for you. So a lot of you have been quite concerned about the ability to scale and duplicate and create duplication in your business due to the fact that we only allow you to use Stripe. And Stripe sometimes can be a little, let's just say, cantankerous. My dad taught me that word. I love that word. So Stripe can be a little complicated sometimes, but we're doing our part to make sure that it's mitigated. Any issues that you're going to have with Stripe are mitigated. And I have to, before I tell you a little bit more about what this is, because this is quite exciting for those of you that have been concerned about this. What's happening here is I'm eliminating the excuse that you might have for why this can't change your life and why duplication can't happen. Even for yourself, maybe you're having a hard time getting set up with Stripe. So what this means, and I'll forget about what I was going to say. It's no big deal. Let's just stay focused here. What this means is that for a 20% fee, that's it. I'll just take 20%. The company will take 20% to do this for you. And we will actually merchant your sales, take on that risk, merchant your sales, and pay you commissions after a 30-day period of time has elapsed. Why 30 days? Because it's risky as it is. And if I don't put that 30-day time frame in there, it's risky to a point where it doesn't make sense to do it. Make sense? So every month you will be paid if we are merchanting your sales for you. You will be able to track your commissions in the back office just like any other traditional affiliate program. And this will eliminate the need for those that are having a hard time doing it, actually getting a Stripe account, right? And so they can still participate, they can still earn, they can still have their life changed. I know there's a lot of questions on this. I'm going to ask you to reserve your questions on this just for later, because there's still a little bit we're fleshing out. I don't know yet exactly how commissions will be paid. I haven't quite gotten finalization on that fact in my own mind. And Chris and I haven't really discussed that, but there are so many options out there that make it easy for me easy for the company to pay you and easy for you to get paid, right? So just as an example, if you earn $1,000, you're going to get paid $800 of that. And then we'll go ahead and reserve $200. We'll keep $200 for processing. And I believe that's really fair. You still get 80% commissions if we are merchanting the sales for you. If you want to do it yourself and get your own Stripe account, be in 100% control of your own business, you can get 100% commissions. We will pay monthly, as I said, and I'll look at paying sooner as we go and as I look at the demand and, of course, the demand on my own personal time. All right. So who's excited about that? If that's something that you're excited about because you've been a little concerned about your ability to scale with this due to the fact that we're just locking people into Stripe, let me hear it in the chat. Just let me see you. I want to make sure that we are delivering to you that which you need and want. All right, so just as a recap, and then item number 10 was supposed to be Chris's training, but hey, that's worth the wait. And honestly, I kind of feel like he did his training. He doesn't feel like he did, but he did his training. You guys got the gist that if you just get one builder per week, right, you're on pace to a six-figure income within 12 months. So that's pretty incredible. So here's what's launching February 1st. I'm telling you, everything changes. The industry changes forever on February 1st. And here's what you can expect. So the builder package price is increasing to $100 per month. The master package will be live and available for sale at $5,000 with the 3-pay system. And for those of you that aren't familiar with this, this will enable you to actually get paid additional commissions of $100 for any person the system is successfully able to make a sale of our master package to, and a $1,000 matching bonus from anyone that you referred who also have done the same thing, right? So there's a lot of passive income available to you here with our master package. And the thing is, guys, a lot of you are thinking, well, if it's a live mastermind, then that means you have to cap our earning potential on the mastermind. No, we have this figured out. We have a select number of people. Like if it gets to too many people, of course, then we might need to move to more of a conference situation with a live mastermind being a little bonus on that or whatever, but we'll figure that part out. And then the other thing that we're launching on February 1st, just so it's clear, is you'll have the ability to go in and swap your links for all of the different opportunities in the marketplace. Right now, there's 2, and there's really only 1 that's high level that you can change out your links for, but we're in the process of adding a lot more, which means you're going to increase the chances of you actually creating multiple streams of income. So not only do you get the MLM commissions from the MLM compensation plan that you've chosen, but you'll also get additional commissions anytime anybody that you referred buys something from our marketplace. And some of these products, like the Ads Mastermind, I'll get to you in just a moment, brother. Somebody just raised their hand. It was distracting. Products like the Ads Mastermind, those are internal products, meaning those pay from our 3-pay system. So you can get paid instant and direct commissions from that particular product. And we have more products like that that we'll be launching in the future as well. So your income potential here is truly not limited, and it's a continually evolutionary process as we continue to add to your profit. Okay, so that's everyone clear on what's coming February 1st. So February 1st is the deadline. Use this deadline to finally go. Look, I bet if you guys get serious about this, and if over the next week, and you're willing to be uncomfortable, you could go get 10 people, at least 10 people paying you paying you $20. Sorry. So that would give you a $200 a month income. That's going to cover your high level, right? And give you some more money. So anyway, we'll talk more about that. You guys, I am so grateful for the fact that there's still over 300 of you hanging out right now. That is absolutely incredible. Thanks for hanging out with me.